So here we are, the U.S. soldiers, the veterans we're with who were wounded in battle, meeting their Israeli counterparts for the first time.
We're privileged to have with us as part of this delegation 4 members of a program that we call our Vet Corps. All 4 of these men have had multiple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. All have experienced the rigors of combat. They're each wounded. They are each on their own journey to recovery.
We're crossing international borders here. Our young soldiers have these experiences and they think nobody can relate to this.
We came here with expectations that something really positive would come out of this to help disabled soldiers put their lives back together. We knew it was possible to help someone who had seemed so stuck very quickly turn his life around, because it's been happening here in Israel through Hope for Heroism with so many people.
Our home is our home. So please feel at home and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I was very excited. You could just feel it, the connections. If you get veterans together and just let them interact, they're going to help each other.
We're embarking on a holy project that we're not sure where it's going, but we know it's going somewhere really good. We're going to kind of just have an open conversation about common challenges that injured soldiers face in their healing process.
When they were introduced to the Israeli warriors, it was incredible.
Once you were serving your nation, you were serving, the guys and girls to the left and to the right, and now all of a sudden, what the hell am I doing?
A lot of questions and all day long with your thoughts. It's eating you. It's eating you from inside.
I have post-traumatic stress. I bet every single person at this table's got post-traumatic stress.
My friends, when I told them, listen, I have nightmare. Why? Welcome to the club, man. The language that we speak is the language of the eye. You don't have to say, listen, I have a pain. You look at me and you say, something happened to you.
The guys in Hope for Heroism, they say same blood, same bullets. I think they would all agree with me, same tears as well. My name is Chris Brown. I served in the United States Marine Corps, the infantry. I don't know if I can do this right now. I was wounded on my second deployment in Iraq from a suicide bomber. I was really nervous coming back to the Middle East after flying over here 3 times to go to combat. And right now, I hope to learn and grow from this week.
A lot of our soldiers have what we call the silent injuries, the PTSD and the traumatic brain injury.
The PTSD is an anxiety disorder. It switches something in your brain that it won't switch back.
It's heavy. You can't forget about it.
When veterans are hurt, either physically or mentally, everybody wants to try to treat them. We don't want the pills. We don't want to dull our emotions. We want to understand them.
I started off individual counseling and then group counseling, and I've done different techniques to learn how to manage my anxiety. And these guys are doing it through a simple brotherhood.
Because together we're able to do it in much more effective ways.
After I was in the foundation, suddenly I wasn't alone anymore.
I feel strong when I am among them. I feel a stronger man.
Today we have 200 guys that we help and support them.
These warriors, this is like the pure of the pure. This is the front line. This is the Israeli keepers. This is the people that because of them Israelis exist and the Jewish nation exists. I guess that if you look like 5,000 years ago until now, you see it's not so easy to kill us and destroy us, and I think that we're going to stay here much more longer.
This is the second day. Every day I'm humbled. It's a great thing.
You guys smell the rosemary? The old city of Jerusalem is frozen in time. Look at this battle. Look at this battle. This will be like this forever. You see the war is frozen. But all over the city and all over Israel, you'll find Remembrance stones like this.
Everything that we did seemed to turn out to be like the next greatest thing that we've ever done. And every single person that we met seemed to turn out to be the next greatest person that we've ever met.
ירושלים זה העיר הכי עתיקה. הוא אומר שיגיע יום,
A day will come,
שכל הגויים,
all the nations
יעלו לירושלים.
will come to Jerusalem.
I was a little anxious, but it wasn't the anxiety that I was expecting to feel. And now, walking around Jerusalem, spiritually, I feel like it's my second home. You can feel it through the people that you interact with. Everything about it, really, it's very moving.
Each hour of the day, you're doing something that's going to permanently affect the rest of your life in a really positive way.
We've learned a lot from the Israeli soldiers. A lot of the things that they're going through are a lot of the same things that our soldiers are going through.
I think they serve as really a model for us, what we could do in the States.
Through this trip, I've realized that the guys that are in the hospitals and the guys that are stuck in their homes with post-traumatic stress, I want to reach out to them, or to create a branch of Hope for Heroism in Washington.
That's the real opportunity here. We can take this Hope for Heroism model and we can build it in the United States to end the isolation that a lot of these guys feel, and to involve more veterans in helping other veterans.
You know, we're always at the beginning of a dream. We're watching this dream start to become true, but we're still at the beginning of it.
These injured warriors have really dedicated their lives in the service to each other.
Honestly, every one of the guys here it has an incredible story.
I've felt completely accepted and totally loved by everyone that we've met so far. It really humbles me. So it's the first time since I left the service that I felt like I know what I want to do with my life. And sorry, it's been an emotional week, but it's given me purpose.
Seeing the brotherhood that Hope for Heroism has, it's something that I've never seen in the States.
When the band was playing and they were singing and all the talking going on, I mean, I started to tear up.
That was pretty incredible, and I think there was some healing that went on for our American soldiers.
And then I tried to compose myself a little bit. I turned and I noticed Chris breaking down. It was very overwhelming to see that happening. It gave me comfort to understand that we were going through the same experience during that. The Israeli veterans really took the time to make sure that we knew that it was okay and that they understood and that we weren't being judged in any way. And it really made me start to question, like, how can we create something this powerful and impactful in the States?
A lot of guys have a hard time opening up and letting themselves be vulnerable to others and to themselves, really. You know, you're not supposed to cry, you're not supposed to show any sensitive emotions. When I say I want to try and help people come home, that's what I'm talking about. Coming home in their hearts